Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle, the podcast. I am the host, the Honey Badger, giving it to you straight in the RV business. I'm very transparent about the RV world in general. Always have been. It's what made me successful. It's what's made my career what it is today. It has built my value. But I'm gonna put some of it on risk today. I'm thinking that it's just time to expose a few things that need to be exposed. And now that the podcast is growing on not only on Spotify and iHeart, surprisingly, but also YouTube. YouTube, it's grown. I have a cold, so pardon my cough, pardon my sniffles. We've had a lot of hot, cold here in Pahrump, Nevada. And I'm afraid this episode's probably going to lose me a few friends and probably blacklist me amongst some of the dealerships and some of the RV manufacturers across the country, but you deserve to know this information. I want to start with boy, this is hard. I want to start with a couple of facts. So let's go back to summer of 2023, this summer. So if you're listening to this in the not so distant future, if you're listening to this in March or April of 2024, I'm recording this in December of 23. So for me, it wasn't that long ago that in the summertime here in 2023, that the manufacturers, all the major brands, got together and spent hundreds of thousands, some rumors are millions of dollars, on a social media campaign targeting the consumer to fill you full of misdirection. I'm not going to call it complete lies. I'm going to call it misdirection. And here's why I'm going to call it misdirection. I'm going to call it misdirection because we have to go back a little bit further to what I learned about how RV brands make changes. Okay. When they change cabinetry, furniture, color, maybe a cabinetry style, maybe they add a floor plan. Maybe they subtract a few floor plans. They do that every about 3 years, sometimes 4 years. And the last time that they did these changes, the super majority did all their changes in 2022, year model 2022. Year model 23, you had a few brands that added a floor plan, maybe two. And most of it is stuff that's already out there. R&D in the RV business stands for research and duplicate. They don't have, most brands, I don't want to name names, but most brands don't have an original thought. Now, there are exceptions. Let me name the exceptions. I'm going to say my old boss and my old GM are more open to changing things at Coachman, Clipper, and Viking than most other brands. That includes Grand Design. That includes Winnebago. They made more changes in the last 3 years than other brands have in the last 6 or 7 years. So I want to give a big shout out to Red, because I know Red is a listener. I've been told he's a listener. Big shout out to you, dog. I think you've killed it on the 2024 stuff, and I think a lot of people are going to agree. I just wish that the industry was in a better position so that way you could get it out to market faster.